spies on every hand, our telephones and telegraphs and emails and everything else, the NSA. But we're not to have any of these things as believers, regardless of what our government does. We cannot do it. We cannot be murderers as they are. We cannot be thieves as they are. We cannot be evildoers as they are. We cannot be busybodies as they are. We've got to be different, and we're not to be suffering in any of these areas. Let's read verse number 16 together. Yet, if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God on this behalf. If any man suffer as a Christian, Peter's talking to saved, born-again, genuine Christians. What does it mean to suffer as a Christian? That means to believe things that Christians are to believe, to do things that Christians do, attitudes, doing the right things, what the Bible teaches to do, suffering, and suffering for it. In the first verse, it says, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God, preaching the words of God. But many of us are suffering by even fellow believers who have a different view on what the words of God are. Some of our fundamentalist brethren, Bob Jones and other people that graduates at other schools, they think we're crazy and crackpot because we believe the Bible has promised to preserve His Word. God said He's promised to preserve His words. Amen. That means Hebrew words. That means Aramaic words. That means Greek words. God's promised it. They think we're crazy. He hasn't promised it. He said there's all kinds of mistakes and scribal errors. They call them scribal errors. That's what the professor of Hebrew called it from Bob Jones University. It's got many scribal errors. Now, those of us who stand for Bible preservation, our church does, our Bible for They does, our Dean Burgos Society does, they were called very bad names, and we suffer because of this Christian belief. And, of course, the proper translations.